Hey, one of the things that I really love about this life and the place where we live too is you have options. You have so many options that sometimes it could be paralyzing. What am I going to do? And, I'm at one of them junctures of my life where I really want to take it to the next level. It's not good just saying, hey, I served in the military. Hey, I did this in the past. And, all those accolades and all those other things are wonderful. But guess what? They're in the past. I still got some juice left. I got some life left to live. But one of the things that I found out that is super difficult about those transitions of wanting to do more and to be better is that oftentimes we have this idea of what we want to do. And because we have all this information, we want to drill down and figure it out and Google it and YouTube University and do all these things, and we want everything to be perfect. But what I'm finding out, and I had to learn this the hard way, it's not always going to come to you. There's just some things that have to be experienced to know. I'm one of those people, I'll admit it. I feel comfortable when I have all the information and I want to do everything when it's right. But the reality is, very rarely will life give you all the answers until you're willing to take some action. And that's one thing that I have to stick to myself. I'm pretty much talking to myself right now, is because I want to level up. I want to use my gifts and my talents, and I want to do these things, but I find myself being hesitant because I want to have all the answers. But I've learned you're not going to get the answers. You won't figure everything out. But there's something special about going through the process, things unfold. Because what you find a lot of time is what you planned and how it ends are usually two different things. The end objective, the dream might be realized, but the way you go about it is rarely the way you envision or study out or wanted to go through. Now, so for some of you special folks out there, that may be true, but for me in my life, what I found out is, man, I gotta have the faith. I gotta believe in myself. I gotta believe that as I go forward, the answers will come. And so I think that's one thing that we need to stick to. There's a point where you studied enough, you've done enough, but now you need to take your book study, the things that you have in your mind, you got to put them in the real world. In fact, you see a lot of things that we appreciate and love, whether it be engineering or buildings, whatever the case may be, a lot of those things started in the unseen realm. The unseen realm. And from the unseen realm, we're able to see what people were thinking or what they envisioned in their mind. But it only happened when they put their hands to it, when they allowed the action to go from their head to their hands. And that's where the beauty comes from. So don't be like me. Don't be paralyzed and try to figure everything out. Jump out there and do it. You're going to bumble along the way. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Because life is meant to be experienced as well as thought. But the experience is the greater of the two. Hey, remember, if you change your thinking, you could change the reality. Thoughts do become actions and reality. Be transformed and enjoy this wonderful life. Waves of hope.